start with our bigger muscle groups, the harder moves, and we're going to go down to a little bit of the easier moves. So you're going to do each exercise 8 to 12 times, and after you do that, you're going to move on to the next move. After you've completed all 8 moves, you're going to go back to the beginning and start again. And you are going to be resting about 1 to 2 minutes in between each exercise. If you don't need that long, then go right into the next one. And at the end of the first set, take a little bit more of a breather, get some water. So let's get started. We're going to do lunges, okay? Start up at the top, put one leg back. Now these are awesome. These are what helped Jessica Simpson get her Daisy Duke up. So you're going to want to drop down and come back up. Again, knee not over your toe. No weights. Down and up. Down and up. I prefer to do all 8 to 12 on one side, and then you're going to want to switch. So just down and up. Down and up. And now your weight is on your heel, your front foot heel. So just make sure that your abs are engaged and you're standing up tall, and kind of make sure that your spine is curled under a little bit. So your weight is evenly distributed between your toe and your heel. Down, up. Just push through the center of your head. All right, so you're going to do 8 to 12 of those, and then we're going to move on. Our next move is going to be a wall push-up. This is great for your chest and kind of give you some lift your boobs a little bit. So if you're a guy, this does your pecs. But girls, we don't call them our pecs. Well, we do at the gym, but I'll just call them your boobies. No. So you're going to take your hands, and you're going to put them about shoulder distance apart. You want to have your hands underneath your shoulder girdle. And we're going to step away from the wall. The farther back, the harder, so start at a distance that's good for you. And if you prefer, you can do push-ups on the ground, but this is a beginner's workout. So if you do them on the ground, you want to have your knees bent and just keep your back kind of straight. But have your hands underneath your shoulder girdle, and you're just going to come down, kiss the wall, and push back. You want to really focus on your chest muscles and pushing through, you want to push through your wrist and have it come all the way up here. One of the good things about strength training is that if you don't have heavy weights, if you really think about it hard and you engage that muscle and really squeeze it at the highest point of the exercise or the hardest point, you're going to see results faster. So don't just go through these motions. Really think about them and engage those muscles. Again, like I said, if you're closer, it's not as hard. We're going to do 8 to 12 of these. So next, we're going to work on our triceps. Now, if these, again, are too heavy for you, you can use cans that you have at home, or just any type of resistance, or don't even use any resistance at all. So you're going to stand with one foot in front of the other, put down the other weight, take your other hand, put it on your knee, and what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your tricep and just push the weight back. Now you're going to bring it down until your elbow is at about a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to push back, squeezing through that tricep. The harder you squeeze, the faster you'll see results. So you're just going to squeeze through, and once you do your 8 to 12, you're going to switch hands and do the other. And if these are too hard for you with weights, just do them without, and just really focus on squeezing the tricep. Okay, so once you do 8 to 12 of those, we're going to move on to our shoulders. So again, you can use your light weights, you can use resistance bands, or you can use nothing at all, depending on how difficult it is. So you're going to just take these weights, put them right in front of your quads, and you're going to raise them up for 3 seconds, and then lower them down. So just raise them up for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and lower them down. Seem pretty easy? Raise them up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Now this works your shoulders. So these are great if you want to get those tank top arms. And now, next, we're going to move on to abs. So to start, we're not going to get down to the ground, we're going to stand up. You're going to put your hands behind your head, and we're we're just going to raise one leg at a time and crunch down. So we're going to go like this. Breathe in when you stand up and breathe out when you crunch up. Now, you really want to engage your core so that you can really feel it. If you're not engaging your core, you're not going to feel it. So really, to get started, if you aren't feeling it, ready? Just put your hands on your belly and breathe out. You can feel it almost get a little bit tighter. So just kind of really suck your belly button to your back spine. And then we're going to do 8 to 12 of these. And next, we're going to do kind of a back exercise, but it's really going to work more than just your back. And if this is too difficult for you, then don't do it in the beginning and save up in a few weeks. This is going to do your low back, a little bit of your butt and core if you can engage it. So what we're going to do is you're going to feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and you're just going to bend over, keeping your core engaged. So bend over. You're going to keep your hands close to your knees, and then come up. Now this is your low back, so if this hurts, don't do it. But you want to keep your head up, looking up, and you don't want to arch your back or round down. If you're going like this, it's wrong. So you want to look forward. So ready? And kind of put most of the weight on the heels of your feet. So not only is this going to do your low back, it's also going to do a little bit of your butt. And you're going to do 8 to 12 of those. Just make sure to keep your back straight and your head looking forward so you're not looking elsewhere. If that's too easy for you, and if you're a beginner, it shouldn't be, but if it is, you can add a few dumbbells. So just go like this. And that is called a deadlift. So there you guys have it. That's your beginner's workout. If you have any questions, put them below in the questions, but you guys love asking, so I do try to respond to all of them, and I'll do my best to make sure that you guys are getting a good workout in. And as always, send this to a friend if you think that they might like this video. I'll see you guys next time when I have a little bit more of an advanced workout, and that's really going to be for people who have been doing cardio but have never really gotten into a strength routine. And those people are more for if they have to lose 30 or less pounds, or perhaps you've already lost 100 pounds and you just have another 50 to go, so you're pretty in shape. So next week's workout is going to be more for people who have been doing a little bit of exercise already. So go and get burning some calories.